Hello everybody, Nathan here once again with another Minetest Mod review, and today we are looking at the, let me just pull the name real quick. I think it's Another Charcoal? Yep, that's what it's called, Another Charcoal. And this is another charcoal mod for Minetest called Another Charcoal Mod. Well, I guess it's just called Another Charcoal, but anyways, let's get the formalities out of the way. Let's see what this mod can do for us. So, first things first, let me get rid of all of that. We get a new axe. Whoops, didn't want to do that. I want to look at the crafting recipe. And this axe, unlike normal axes, is created by using 2 steel ingots and 2 sticks running in a diagonal pattern underneath it, versus your normal axe, which I guess you can now make backwards. I didn't know that. Evidently, Unified Inventory also had an update lately. There's a whole bunch of new stuff here, which is cool. But that's not what we're talking about at the moment. So, we have this new axe, and when you use this axe on a piece of wood... Oh, yeah, note these split wood pieces right here. You get, looks like 3 of them per log. And using the split wood, taking 9 pieces of split wood, we can create a wood pile. We place wood piles in open air to let them dry. I don't know why that one placed that way, that's weird. Digging a wood pile yields a wood pile. You don't want to go any deeper than 2 wide. Well, I guess you could go 3, but this one would never dry. The rest of them would. And you'll notice here I have some that have been sitting out for a while. And these are the dried versions, and these are the wet version. I don't know what terminology we necessarily want to use to call them, but they're the ones that aren't dry. And let me grab just a normal axe here. Though for fun, let's see what the splitting axe does. Okay, it looks like it just yields us a pile of the dry wood, which is perfect. And then we actually turn the wood to charcoal. To do so, we need to build little Doodad. And now the Doodad here can be made of anything, honestly. Doesn't matter. I just chose bricks, because why not? And I ran some wood through this already and turned it in. But let's take some dried wood here. Air dried wood pile, and let's toss it in this little furnace. Throw a torch in there. And this will take a couple minutes. And it looks like it's burning, but it's not. It's turning it to charcoal. If we want to see some stuff actually burn, we'll throw it in this and put a torch there. And again, it has the same texture going on. We get some smoke coming out here, but you'll notice here it turned to ash. Ash is a more or less useless kind of thing. Look here, this one is still looking like wood burning, so let's go ahead and dig this ash up. And we'll get 9 pieces of ash, which boring. Let's go ahead and throw another piece of wood in there. See if maybe we just had bad luck. Actually, so we got more than 9. Ash can be turned into an ash block. Yay. I don't think it was just bad luck. I think our wood just burns. It is intentional that it does that. Thought there was water right around here. Here we go. I'm just going to run over to the water real quick, so I want to show you something you can do with ash. And now I don't really know what the advantage to this would be ever while playing. But this is something that is doable. You can take ash, and I didn't experiment with this at all, but you can place it near water, and it's supposed to turn to dirt. So I think we're just going to let this sit here. Yeah, we'll just let it sit there, and we'll run back over here. And you know what? I'm just going to fly back, because why not? I can do this. We notice this is still cooking away. We got some little smoke plumes coming out. Still looks like a piece of ash to me. Ah! It has transformed. It is now charcoal. So we have to destroy the torch to get to it, and we attack this charcoal block. And that gave us 6 pieces of charcoal. Charcoal we can turn back into charcoal blocks, which can be turned back into charcoal lumps. Obviously, these are usable as cooking materials. Let's see, what else? That's pretty much it. Only thing to really mention here is how the charcoal cooker works. And this is very much like real life for how this works. In order to make charcoal, you pretty much take a chunk of wood or whatever material you're using, and you throw it into, say, a tin can or something relatively airtight. Pop some little holes in the top so all the moisture can evaporate out, and put it near a fire or in a fire. Usually not in a fire because you don't really want to start the charcoal itself on fire while you're cooking it. If you just take a piece of wood and throw it next to a fire, that piece of wood's going to start on fire and burn up. As we have seen happen, 4 times now here? So if you want to actually be able to cook your wood into charcoal, you need to block off the oxygen. I don't know what kind of coding magic the creator of this mod used to make this work, but it works, and it is a very real-to-life representation of how making charcoal works. And then you throw your chunk of wood back in there, and I'm actually not sure if this is going to work because there was an empty space below it. That needs to be filled in with something. Probably one of these little bricks. I'm just going to throw in there because it's hard to stand. Of course, now I can't see in. Oh, whatever. Chuck that piece in there. That'll turn into charcoal for us, as will this one. Notice it looks like all the wood is dried. Oh, this piece hasn't. But again, yeah, everything can be used as your normal fuels, as you would expect. This ash has not turned to dirt. According to the forum topic, which I'm looking at on my laptop screen, it says Step 8, which is kind of weird because there's no Step 7. Craft an ash block and place a block near water to get dirt. This is an ash block. This is near water. I don't know how much near water I could get. I should have dirt. But oh well, it's alright. I don't really need to turn my ash into dirt. It's not a big deal. It actually is a nice looking node for building. It's kind of like a marble. It does fall though, which makes it... Oh, I wonder if it needs to be touching water. That could be. That might be my bad why that one hasn't changed yet. We'll sit here and watch this for a couple seconds. Let me just scroll through the forum topic real quick to make sure I haven't missed anything important. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, so that looks like that's really about it that this mod adds. So it basically just gives you a new way to get fuel if you don't want to burn wood. I'm assuming, obviously, that the burn times of the charcoal are longer than they are of wood. He gives a whole little breakdown on the forum topic, which will be linked, as always, as far as the burn times. But I don't really know what this means. It says fuel items, 10, and then it points at 3 squared. Or maybe that's not supposed to be 3 squared. I know, but it says 3 plus 1/3. Then an arrow 3 over 9 times 30. Arrow 3 over 9 times 45. Arrow dash. Arrow 2 times 11. Arrow 2 over 9 times 99. So I honestly have no idea what that means. But I know the stuff will burn. And I would imagine that the air dry wood pile and the other wood pile can be used as fuels as well. Though they probably don't burn as long as the charcoal does. The axe will work on any wood material. Let me take that back. The axe will work on any tree. It works by group tree. So if you have... Theoretically, any mod should be supported too, as long as they have their tree trunks in group. If the tree trunks are in group tree, no reason why they won't work. Just run an experiment on these birch trees real quick. And I'm going to try the leaves too. I don't know if leaves are part of group tree. I don't think they are. Nope, not getting any wood from that. Got 3 pieces from this. Let's try this birch tree right here. 3 pieces from that. We did a jungle tree first off, so we know that works. Pine trees, but I'm not going to find a pine tree, and I'll trust that it actually works because it's running off of groups, and I know Pine Tree is in group tree. So there you have it. Another charcoal mod by CX384. So all the links will be in the description. Thanks for watching my video. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, would you consider giving it a thumbs up? I appreciate all those I can get. I'm on social media, peoples. Follow me. Google+, Twitter, Facebook. I always post all of my videos on those platforms, or links to my videos on those platforms, as soon as they go live. Which this means prior to the release on YouTube. You can watch them before anybody else. You can also visit my website, nathansalpat.com, and see all my videos there. A really nice website, if I do say so myself. I did design it, so I might be a little bit biased, but I still think it's decent. If there is a mod you would like me to review, just click on the Request a Review button right there. Takes you to a form on my website. You just type in the information, hit the Submit button. I get it, look at it, record a review, post it online. You watch. We all profit. The world's a better place. Yeah, I don't know about that last bit, but hey, do it anyways. You got nothing to lose. I'll catch you next time.